was just noticing something. And I've always said to Stephanie, she's always speculated, but I've always said to Stephanie, allegedly, I don't think Meghan carried these children. I think she used a surrogate. However, I do believe the children are real, and I do believe that the children are of their DNA. I do believe Harry is in both children. I 100% think that Archie is Meghan's son, DNA-wise, biologically, okay? I don't believe, allegedly, that she gave birth to him for a second, but I do believe that that is because he has dark hair. Now, in some pictures that Meghan has been able to manipulate, like that Christmas card picture.
Or what about the one by the hen house?
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Yeah, like there are some pictures that Meghan was able to manipulate of Archie where it does look like the kid has red hair. But then you look at like the picture of him in the tub at Tyler Perry's house when they first moved, or the picture of him with Meghan and Doria in that Zoom thing. The kid has dark curly hair and brown eyes. I'm sorry, but he does. I don't know where anyone's getting that this kid is a redhead. Pictures can be manipulated, video can be manipulated, but in most of the Netflix documentary, the kid in videos was wearing a hat. He was wearing a hat or a hood. So I definitely think that Meghan is the biological mother of Archie. However, Lily is another story. And the reason I think this is because of the latest picture we saw of Lily. And again, it could have been manipulated.
Oh, like the 4th of July.
The 4th of July.
Yeah.
She had straighter red hair. It was very different than Archie. Now, this has nothing to do with like, oh, we think it, you know, the baby looks more like Meghan or Harry or anything. First of all, it looks nothing like Harry's side of the family. Both kids, that is Markle blood in both those kids. Okay, those are Markle kids. But you know, take us for example. Okay, our dad is blonde hair, blue-eyed, and our mom is 100% Sicilian. So of course they were wondering how we were going to come out, you know, like I wonder if the girls are going to come out with brown eyes. I would have loved to be, you know, brown hair and blue eyed like Gisele Bündchen, but we, you know, our mom's Sicilian blood
Mom.
was the dominant gene, and we got dark brown eyes and dark brown hair. That is what we got. And that usually happens with women. I was reading, like you get the dominant gene comes from your mom. Okay, no big deal. Everybody comes out looking like one parent more than they look like the other one. Not a big deal. Luckily, we have very good looking parents. I noticed with Lily, they're really trying to keep that baby from being seen a lot more than Archie. Archie, for some reason, he was everywhere. And that's probably because he did look a lot like Harry and Meghan when he was a baby. He did. I mean, you can't deny that, guys. He did. He had the face like Harry did and the eyes like Harry did. He's got Meghan's nose. He looks a lot like Meghan now. Regardless if she had surrogates, which I believe, allegedly, she probably got her eggs frozen like most women, okay, in their 30s. A lot of women do that, especially women in Hollywood. So that wouldn't surprise me. Again, she got pregnant so fast. So
I can't believe it's only been 5 years.
But what I'm saying is, I was looking at clips of the Netflix documentary yesterday, and because it was all over Instagram, it was all over Twitter. I noticed that Lily definitely has the Markle features. She looks like a Markle. But then I put her up to Samantha Markle, Meghan's half-sister. And I was like flabbergasted.
She looks just like
that profile of Harry holding her and Samantha. It is like the carbon copy. This is who I think had the baby, okay? In this Netflix documentary, there was, obviously we were introduced to Meghan's long lost niece, Samantha's daughter. Her name is Ashley Hale, and a quick backstory if you didn't watch this stupid Netflix documentary. And again, I don't know if it's true because everything in that documentary was a lie. Samantha gave birth to her, but Samantha and the dad couldn't really raise her, so her paternal grandparents adopted her, and that's who she considers her mom and dad. Fine, happens all the time in families, blah, blah, blah. Somehow in 2007, Meghan sent her an email, or she sent Meghan an email, and she was like, look at me. And they did become close. If you look at Meghan's past Instagram posts and
She's
stuff.
at her wedding.
Yeah, but they were close. They were close. They would travel together. They would go places together. Ashleigh is a immigration lawyer, apparently, but there isn't a lot of other back information
That
that
would
you
have
can
come
find.
in handy for Harry. No.
Strange is you can't really find where Ashleigh's working now. So it looks like she was an immigration lawyer, but she's not working
Well, they
now.
scrubbed the internet of Doria's stuff.
Yeah, so it's really hard to find information on her. So, and on her husband. I don't know any information on that either. And I also can't find if she has any children. So there you go. But what I noticed in the Netflix documentary is Ashleigh had a really close bond with Lily. When Meghan answered the door in Montecito, and it was Ashleigh, and she was holding Lily, and Ashleigh like put her hand around her like, ah. And then Ashleigh spending Christmas with them and just kind of like laying on the carpet, just staring at Lily. It wouldn't surprise me if Meghan only had one embryo, and that embryo was used for Archie. And Meghan needed a Markle DNA, and it wouldn't surprise me if Ashleigh was the surrogate of Lily, allegedly.
And used her egg.
And her body, or just her egg.
I mean,
yeah.
She didn't necessarily
either
have to
Ashleigh carried the baby,
Right.
or she used Ashleigh, because Lily has very fair skin, very blue eyes that Meghan and Harry both said they go very blue eyes in the Netflix documentary. They never said Archie has very blue eyes. Reading a little bit about the ginger gene. And if you guys haven't watched it, South Park does a complete episode on gingers. It's really, really funny.
I got most of this, guys, from South Park.
Cartman calls gingers, he says that they
Don't
have...
worry, this is like sleuthing at
guys,
its
don't
best.
worry. This is like the best sleuthing I've ever had. No, but this
South
kind of
Park.
like got it into my head about like how weird gingers are and the
No,
gene and
don't
everything.
say
This isn't
that.
against gingers.
Ginger kids are born with a disease which causes very light skin, red hair, and freckles. Ah, nasty, yuck! This disease is called gingivitis, and it occurs because ginger kids have no souls. What?
But
You just...
it's like a recessive gene, and both parents have to carry it, and it's
Well, her side are redhead.
But she does not
her
carry.
father's
But
side are redhead.
she doesn't actually carry the ginger gene or have blue eyes. The woman does not have blue eyes. But do you know who does have blue eyes?
Her
piercing blue eyes.
Ashley?
Ashleigh.
Oh, that's interesting.
Ashleigh does. If you guys haven't seen Ginger Kids, it's season 9, episode 11. It's really funny.
In conclusion, I will leave you with this. If you think that the ginger problem is not a serious one, think again.